A very warm welcome, viewers. I am Rizwan from Professional Talks. A very brilliant guy who has completed his master's degree from Germany, and he has an experience of 10 years of professional experience. So a very warm welcome, Mr. Fahad Bin Aziz. Welcome to Professional Talks.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure to be with you on Professional Talks.
So I will start with, please explain and tell us about your academic life in Germany.
Hi, I came to Germany in 2009 and I got admission in University of Freiburg as Master's MSc in Applied Sciences, MSc in Applied Computer Sciences. So after studying a few semesters in this course, I realized that this course is more theoretical and leading to PhD. As most of you people know that there are two education systems related to master's program here in Germany. One is leading to PhD and the other is related to applied sciences, which is more market oriented and prepare you for market and software industry. So after a few semesters, I decided to move to another university and started from scratch MSc in software engineering from Hochschule für Technik Stuttgart, and I finished it in 2013, and after that I started working as a software engineer.
So you have switched between your study program, like first you were studying something else and then you switched towards software industry. How you took this decision? And
when I came to Germany, and I also started researching about the different kind of jobs here in Germany related to computer science and computer networks. Basically, before coming to Germany, I worked as a network engineer in a telecom sector and in telecom industry. So I wanted to do some sort of telecom job here as well, or computer networks job in Germany. But I realized that there are not much jobs here in Germany related to computer networks and telecom. So I took a decision that I should switch my field of study to software engineering, and therefore I started MSc in software engineering to get a better job here as a software engineer in software industry.
okay, so according to you that in Germany the scope for network engineers and telecom engineers, it is not much bright, and in software industry we have more options.
Yes, the basic purpose of switching to software engineering industry is that it is more easy to get some sort of software engineering job rather than waiting and looking for a relevant computer networks job. So that's what my sole purpose was, to switching to software engineering.
It would be very interesting, at least for me, like it's really news for me, I would say. And now I would like to move further, that tell us about how and when you started your professional career.
When I was finishing my bachelor's degrees, I decided to be in the market as soon as possible because I was more enthusiastic at that time in the year of 2006. So I started applying jobs in the market, and I found one job as a network support engineer in network monitoring and management system department, which is a sub-department of information communication technologies of WorldCall Telecom. And I started working there as a network support engineer, and I worked there for 3 years. And then I decided so that I should come to Germany and enhance my education, finish my studies, and get a far better job here in Germany.
Okay, what sort of jobs you have worked here in Germany, and what are the expertise or the departments on which you specially spend time while working here in Germany?
During my studies here in Germany, I also worked as a research assistant in various faculties of University of Freiburg and University of Stuttgart. So it was like during my whole period of study, I was working as a research assistant in various fields of various faculties of universities. Once I finished my master's degree, it really helped me. These research assistant jobs really helped me in getting a good job, a full-time job in software engineering industry in Munich, for instance. And I started working as a Java software developer, along with different kind of technologies. For instance, from front end, I was working as a JavaScript developer. I was using a framework which is called Next.js, which is a framework of JavaScript for front end, and for back end and server side programming, I was working as a Java EE developer, along with different technologies like Spring MVC, Hibernate, and Oracle 12g for databases. So I was basically working on a customer relationship management system web application. Basically, it's an enterprise application for Vodafone Kabel Deutschland. So my first job started in 2013, and I worked there for more than 5 years as a software developer, as well as a software tester and quality assurance person. So I worked strongly with both development and testing team as well. And then recently I switched my job to another IT consultancy firm. Now I am working as an IT consultant in another software industry company called Prodyna SE /Qnit AG. So I've been working there since February 2019.
Thank you very much for your detailed explanation of all those technologies on which you have been working, and especially I would like to know more about this transition between first you are working as a software developer for 5 years around, and now you have switched to IT consultancy firm and working as a consultant and working as a programmer in some specific firm. How you made this shift, and how it helped you to grow more in your professional career?
Yeah, my first job was working as a software developer, so it was a never-ending story because we have to implement functional requirements by reading the technical and functional specification and implementing it, and then delivering it to the customer. So we have a release plan for the whole year in which we have to deliver software releases 3 times a year. So I was working, I learned in the first 2-3 years the whole software development lifecycle process during this job, because it was my first job as a software engineer. So after a few years, 2 to 3 years, I started getting bored from it. So I decided to move forward and join another company in which I have more flexibility of working in different kind of multiple projects with various kind of technologies. So I'm feeling very, very enthusiastic and passionate again for my new job.
Thank you very much. And for me, it is very interesting, at least how you how this career evolved for you from programmer to landing into a consultancy industry. So, what if I would ask you that what are the do's and don'ts in professional career one should follow to grow further and to achieve something bigger?
In this, I would like to say that do not try to prolong your educational tenure during your study period. As soon as you are in the industry, you will start getting benefits from the market. As the time passes on, there is more competition to get into the market. So try to be efficient and don't waste your time in delaying your coursework. On the other hand, once you are in the market, the major thing is that try to be communicative with your colleagues, and do not hesitate to ask questions from your colleagues, because there's an impression of Germans towards Indians and Pakistani people that they when they start working on one direction, they don't ask much questions, either they are going correct or in the right direction. If you will ask questions to your colleagues, they will be much more happier to help you, and it will save a lot of your time in terms of whatever you are doing in your job. So your activities will be more productive, and you will be much happier working with them. So do not try to introvert. Do not try to less communicate with your colleagues, and join their team events and go with them on team dinners and corporate dinners and lunches, and enjoy the community of your colleagues. And also try to learn German as soon as possible, so that you will be more fruitful resource for your company.
So being extrovert, being open to your colleagues and asking questions and working efficiently are the few things which you have mentioned. And I would like to know that what are the promising fields and promising technologies in your specific field of work, where students, coming professionals, can work and focus on to get jobs early and to get more and more professional experience.
This era and the future of the software industry is related to artificial intelligence and machine learning. So in the future, probably there will be less human resources working in IT industry. So try to learn Python, machine learning algorithms, and artificial intelligence, so that you can program robots and you can work in robotics industries. So there are three promising areas which are much useful and fruitful in the future. Will be these artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, and data sciences. So if you are much if you are good in Python, in R, and machine learning algorithms, then the future is yours.
So artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data science are the three promising fields according to Fahad Bin Aziz. So this is all from my side, and I would request to end this conversation and discussion to Fahad Bin Aziz that please just give your message to our audience, to our viewers, what you would like to tell our audience, and what is your inner voice and how it should work.
Yeah, first of all, while you are in Germany, the first thing first is that you should learn German, which is more beneficial when you are in the software industry or any kind of working industry. If you feel that your German is not good, regardless of your English, if you have done up to B1 level of German, I would recommend that you should go to Arbeitsamt or contact your employer and try to learn Deutsch für Beruf, which will really help you to speak German in professional environment. So that is my recommendation to you as a message.